How do guys, it's Murderburger Gaming here, and this video is just about World War Z and should you buy it. So if you're one of those guys that's like, fucking hell, my girlfriend's got fucking big sausage lips because she keeps injecting them with filler, and my fucking kids are smashing my fucking house up that I've only just finished decorating because I'm on furlough, I need to kill some fucking zombies, then should answer the question on like, basically what is it, should you buy it, is it worth your time? So you can buy this in the PlayStation Store, and I think it's $24.99 for the base game. It used to be free to play. It is very much, I believe, although I've never played it, like the Left 4 Dead game, and it's that rebooted. And then you can also get the Battle Pass, which then gives you an extra mode, so you can actually go in and play the Marseille version, and you get all the extra skins, guns, and all sorts of stuff and content coming up in the year. This is the Game of the Year edition. You can just buy the complete pack for 44 quid, or you can go on CD Keys or something like that and get a discount, like my mate Cleggy did. Shout out to Cleggy, who's insisted to buy this game. So we might see the oddies in this little series. This first video is just a quick run through of what are the basics of the game, and then if you like it I might do some actual gameplay of running through the main campaign. It's basically a 4-person co-op shooter, where you choose your character, and then go into the main world and just run through the various maps. There's also a horde mode, there's also a survival mode, and I'll just give you a little look at some of it here. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. When you come into the main screen, you've got a quick play menu. You've got the various campaign. So New York is split into 4 different sections. So is Jerusalem, Moscow, and Tokyo. I haven't got the Marseille because that's on the Battle Pass or the Game of the Year edition. There's a challenge mode and there's a horde mode, which is basically a wave zombie shooter, which we'll have a look at in a second. When you come into, like this is here on the multiplayer mode, and it's the same for the challenge mode and all the other modes. You've got your classes: survivor, trapper, specialist, warfighter, and these have an upgradable skill tree. So pretty similar to most like RPG games, but not as in depth. And there is guns and skills that you can upload via the actual point system. There's a currency within the game, and obviously, like anything else, I think you can also buy stuff. So into the main gameplay, just show you a little bit of the second part of New York on the campaign here. Don't want to spoil it too much for you. Coming into the main game, into the controls, if you've played COD, very similar in terms of the button layout, and it is all variable. You've got a grenade to throw, you can toggle on and off for your aim. It's pretty much again similar buttons, and you can flip them. You also have a melee slash, and you can upgrade that to axes and things. What is also good is the R3 bumper gives you this switchable angle, so you can change which shoulder you're shooting over, which is really cool. When you come into the main campaign, you can run through it. You're just basically going through areas with 2 of your mates, 4 of your mates, whatever, up to 4 players, and it'll fill in the rest with either other players online on matchmaking or bots. Towards the end of each section, you've got to set up traps like gun turrets and electrical fences, because there's going to be a massive onslaught of zombies at the end of each section, which you've got to beat off. This is the beginning of the game, so to show you a little bit of that. So you come into New York. I've chose this character. He's pretty badass. All the characters have their own backstories which unlock as you play the game, and it gets pretty intense right from the get-go, using a short-range SMG. Playing with Cleggy last night, and we had our first run through. We did it on easy at first, but you can switch it between 4 different modes. You can go to hard and extreme, depending on how you want to play. You might want to run through it in easy mode first. No matter how many zombies come onto screen, that because it's fairly basic graphics, it's not Days Gone. But it didn't seem to glitch out or struggle with the frame rate or anything all the way through. It's decent for the price tag. You get these medikits once your health's low that you can actually patch yourself up in between getting revived. You get breaches like this, so you can smash through doors and this opens up little goodie areas. Again, if you've played COD, a little bit like Warzone, where you're going in and raiding and looting items. Show you a little bit of chainsaw here. Slicing bitches up. And then there's the HORDE mode. So if you want to do away with the campaign and just partner up and play with your mates, you can select different characters. This one is properly fit. I think she is from the Marseille stuff, so I don't know how I've got her. Jason Statham. And then Angel Flores, my preferred character. Fat Mexican folk with his New York t-shirt on. But I'm going to play as April for this one because, like I say, she's properly fit. This is the HORDE mode. Survive the zombie onslaught. So this is just a wave shooter basically. And you go into an area with your mates or with your bots. Take a position and hold it. Or run round and get killed. It's up to you. Baby. In between bits you can actually like buy these upgrades, so like electrical fences, gun turrets, mortars. You can set these up around the map just to help you progress. Yes, they do say Biloddy. Can't wait for the Biloddies to get into this. So yeah, I think y'all know what a wave shooter is for zombies. I think Dave 2 will like this. Looking at the multiplayer, no, it's not Call of Duty, but it is something very different, and I think, no, not very different, you know, it's nothing we haven't seen before, but it's a break. It's going to match you up with other players in the map. This one was the vaccine hunt, so you just go and find a vaccine whilst you've got it, your score's going up and you're killing players. The interesting thing is, as you're killing the other online players, these waves of zombies will come running through the map and distract you. As you can see there, those two are getting battered by those fucking zombies. Watch ya. So you can just like pop a little bit of firing from long range, try and to murk them from here. Paired me up with a lesbian police cop, she's pretty fit as well. They're getting distracted by the zombies, so we can capitalise on that and jump in.
Match ends in 1 minute. Your team has the vaccine.
So that's it for this video. I want to keep it short really. All the different classes to upgrade, there's all sorts of weapons that spawn throughout the maps, and medikits and guns and things like that. It's pretty cool. I definitely recommend buying it. Definitely think for the price tag it's well worth a little go. Just to run through the main campaign with your mates, and then, you know, no, it's not going to replace Call of Duty, but it is something that's on a slightly different level. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope I've inspired you to buy World War Z. Maybe watch the film with Tom Cruise first, or maybe don't. Peace out! Nigga bitches.